Hey YouTube world, just a quick video here. Thought I'd visit my GP today, so I got some weight loss numbers to talk about, and I'm going to be talking about my main exercises when I go outside, my workouts. But before we get into that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. So I went to my GP today, and last time I went and got weighed, I was 179 kilograms or 376 pounds. No, 388 pounds. 176 kilos, 388 pounds. I got back today, so it was 169.9 kilos, 170, 174 pounds. That's pretty good. Yeah, 174. So 103. That's the 374 pounds. 169.9 kilograms. 374 pounds. So we got some weight loss there. That's good. And the point of today's video is I'm going to really be talking about the main exercises I do outside of the house, like what I do. I go out in the mornings for my quote-unquote workouts. I don't really quite feel comfortable calling them a workout. Still got all this to lose before I feel comfortable saying I work out. But anyway, I started walking the dike in the mornings, and at first it was just walking around. That was enough to get my heart rate up and get me a little bit sweaty. Not a lot, but a little bit. And after a couple months or so of that, I started adding in arm movements to increase the heart rate. And at first, I would just like do things like this, walking around, just walking, like moving my arms like this until I even got to the point where I'd have to stop doing this when I was walking around because I got my heart rate up to a point where I felt it was a little too, and feel comfortable like continuing on with the exercises. And after a while, those started getting easier, like the whole snowball effect, like I've mentioned, and like it happens once you start exercising. You can do more exercise, you do more exercise, you can do more exercise, like snowball effect. And so then I started I hold my arms up and just like spin them as I was walking around, like this. Just keep them like that. Keep my heart rate up. It was in between switching over between these two things that I started doing the leg stretches at the park. Because I figured that because that was enough to like help get my heart rate down to a, not into resting, but out of like the fat man having a thumping heartbeat range. So as I was continuing with doing these arm movements, and then I lucked out and through a Facebook Marketplace thing, I got one sec, a slam ball. This is great for just about everything. I do this. When I added this, it really intensified even just carrying it around for my walk. It's just added weight, burning calories. Put this down. So I started using that, and I did your traditional like slam, like where you throw it to the ground, squat down, pick it up. Oh, little man sees me doing stuff. So as and that, one sec. Yeah, so the slam down, and where you bend, squat down, flick it over throw it over your head. And one of the ones I like the most is squat down, pick it up, bring it like this, and then you like kind of jump when you push it forward, and you do a little hop. See, all of the everything I do is like put to make the ball go forward, so I have to walk and keep it up. And see the one where I do that and the little hop. That's really good for keeping my heart rate at a nice even rate the whole way around. I don't really have to stop, but and just recently with the slam ball, I added in where you stand beside, you got it down beside you, and then you pick it up, and you go like, and then you drop it down to the other side, and you do a little jump. You jump over or I'm not jumping over the ball. I step behind. I make sure the ball's in front of my feet, so I'm jumping, but it's just to make sure I don't trip over the ball at my flabby size. But I don't want that. And I did that for a while, and that's when my rotator cuff started hurting. So I stopped. I stopped doing that. I didn't want to really risk a tear, so I stopped doing that with the slam ball. And after a couple of weeks, it got really tedious. Like it was really boring. But then I added in some dumbbells. This isn't the exact weight I started using. At first I did 45s, and that was like, couldn't make it all the way around. I had to turn around and barely made it back to the car before my forearms totally gave out. But next day I went out, like you're just walking around with the dumbbells in your hand. Apparently that's called a farmer's walk. And when the forearms get a little too tired holding them down to my side, I bring them up and see you can, hands free, so they're just resting on the weight of the. So just give the grip strength a bit of a rest. I've been mixing those two up lately. I started doing the slam ball again about a week ago, or 4 or 5 days ago now. And it's slam ball, farmer carry, nothing. Slam ball, farmer carry, nothing. And so that's basically where I'm at with the exercises and some weight numbers. Remember, when life gives us L's, it's up to us to make the win.